Hello there, I'm Cole Failing, better known as the San Saba Songbird. Today I'm going to be making Jedi robes. If you've watched any of my lightsaber videos in the past, I'm sure you're well aware of how underdressed I've been up until now. Why did nobody complain about this? Anybody can build a lightsaber, but if I showed up to the Jedi Temple in my bathrobe, Mace Windu would send me packing. Most of my videos are not DIY tutorials, but this one actually will be, because these robes were incredibly easy to make. I'm very confident that almost anyone could make them the same way that I did.
In order to do this yourself, you're going to need two of the same bathrobe.
The first one you're just going to wear. That's the under tunic.
Then you're going to harvest the raw fabric from the second robe in order to make the 3 sashes. That way the sashes will perfectly match the material of the tunic.
If you're recreating the robes worn by a specific character, try to find bathrobes that have a similar color and texture to them. If you're not, then the sky's the limit. Here are some examples of bathrobes I would love to see turned into Jedi robes. They're all strong options, but for this video I'll be modeling mine on the Obi-Wan robes. And just so we're clear,
I am not talking about his greasy pillowcase tunic from the Obi-Wan TV show.
if you're waiting for me to make that costume, my friend, you are gonna wait forever. Anyway, making the 3 sashes is really easy. They're just big rectangles of fabric. You don't even have to hem the edges if you don't want to. They get worn over the under tunic as follows.
Sunglasses first, then the 2 long sashes go over the shoulders, make sure the under tunic is overlapping underneath them, and then the shorter sash gets wrapped around the waist, and a belt gets worn around that to hold it in place. Honestly, the most difficult part of getting suited is making sure the shoulder sashes tuck into the belt neatly on the back. To make the Obi-Wan belt, I made a long strip of leather that was the exact diameter of my waist and cut the hardware from 1/4-inch aluminum. I attached the jar lid buckle to the belt with rivets, not leather rivets, just regular ones, and I also made a small clip to hold my lightsaber.
There is no universe where I'm putting a CoverTech clip on this belt. It's D-rings all the way, baby. For the pouch, I actually tracked down the screen-accurate belt pouch used in the Obi-Wan show. They're originally from the brand Hide and Drink, and I believe they're still available if anyone wants to pick one up. Waiting for me to make the undershirt? Now, why would I do that, when instead I could just make a little collar bib thing? If you cheat the undershirt like me, then the robes are basically finished. All you need now are a pair of gray or beige chinos and some knee-high riding boots. I did make a cloak to go with this ensemble, but unfortunately I took it off dramatically right before a duel, and I just left it there on the floor. Anyways, stay tuned for my next video where I will be breaking into the Kremlin! Just for fun. I don't need anything in there. I'll see you in hell.